Good evening. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. That is My Morning Jacket playing at dawn. The exact song Breck local Chris Fisher needed at sunrise yesterday morning.
One of my favorite songs by my favorite band, and at dawn, the sun's coming up, and I was just super stoked. And the mountains are beautiful. And I just looked around and was like, man, I just don't want to be anywhere else.
When that song came on, Fisher was almost halfway through a daunting mission, the Mosquito-Tenmile Traverse, covering over 38 miles, almost completely on ridgelines, including 2 14ers and 25 13ers. And he was doing it solo.
The whole thing was Sufferfest. I don't think there was a single moment where I wasn't just completely hurting. Whether it was the altitude, this is the highest, longest ridgeline in the lower 48.
Fisher left Weston Pass just before sundown Tuesday night, chasing the unassisted fastest known time on the Traverse of 31 hours, 10 minutes, set by Garrison Homer.
I didn't really have any crazy falls or anything. I slipped a couple times. I almost had a bunch of boulders rolling on my legs and ankles.
Fisher was bonking hard on the same mission earlier this summer, when stomach pains and drenching rains forced him to stop at peak 10. But he learned a thing or two.
I carried a Coca-Cola for that specific reason, so I could line my stomach with an acidic flavor texture.
Just after 8 last night, he emerged at the base of Mount Royal with a new record, 25 hours, 18 minutes.
I was pretty stoked to knock down that 5 hours. It was huge, and this route deserves so much more attention.
Greeting Fisher at the trailhead were friends, including Teague Holmes, another Breck climber, and one of the first to complete the Traverse in 2018. September has been busy for Summit County Rescue Group.
August was a surprisingly quiet month for us, which I attribute to all the rains. But since Labor Day weekend, things have really picked up.
That was Anna DeBattiste with the Rescue Group. Today, Flight for Life landed on Georgia Pass, where an off-roader suffered a seizure. Yesterday, rescuers used 2 helicopters to find a hunter lost up north for nearly 24 hours in the Eagle's Nest Wilderness.
They were camping off trail in some pretty rough terrain. I was up there myself bushwhacking, and it was swampy and a lot of deadfall and some steep cliff bands.
Last Friday, rescuers tended to an injured hunter. This Monday, they helped an injured hiker on Quandary Peak. Local fire danger is high today, with no fire restrictions in Summit. Portions of US 24 between Battle Mountain and Tennessee Pass are closed this evening for fire activity nearby. Details are still emerging. Stay tuned to the Krystal Facebook page for more. And in local sports, brought to you by Red Mountain Autos at their new location on Airport Road. Today on the Warmup.
Our role is to keep all the girls' minds in the game and make sure that everyone's focused on their role and what their job is to contribute to the team.
That was Anna Gladhill, one of 2 senior captains for the Summit High girls volleyball team. Fellow captain Autumn Rivera.
6 seniors, 6 juniors, which I think is really awesome. You have a little bit of older girls, and then having those new girls that come in who have been playing club and have just been really doing an awesome job. So it's a good mix.
The Lady Tigers open league play this Saturday with Palisade. They enter at 2-1. This has been the Warm-Up, brought to you every Thursday and Friday by iFurnish in Frisco and Kremling. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.